Hello there guys and girls, welcome to another quick tip. This time we will talk about how to find the best sound effects to enhance the impact of your scenes. First of all, just let me show you how a final project of one of my cinematics looks like. This is from Halloweenception. I replaced all of the in-game audio with custom sound effects. I'm not saying the GTA 5 sounds are necessarily bad, but the problem is that they're all baked into the same audio track, so you can't modify their individual volumes or positions. Also, the audience is used to hearing these sounds, which will lessen the effect of novelty for them. So if you really want to create unique cinematics, be bold and just delete the audio from the game right away, like this. No turning back now. This is the moment where you start the raw edit to have all the clips in the right order according to your script or your storyboard. You will get the timing right by already placing music and voice acting at this stage. The next step is to add sound effects of all kinds. I'd like to recommend you to go to freesound.org for royalty-free sound effects that you can use. You'll just need a free account to download the files. The quality isn't always top-notch if you're looking for very specific sounds, but there were other times when only this site had the exact sound I was looking for, like this one. After entering your search query, make sure to hit the option highest rating first there, because it will more likely give you SFX that are recorded more cleanly without disturbing noise in the background. You will find the type of license highlighted by these little icons here, and you can also search for the desired licenses to make sure you're using nothing inappropriately. There are a lot of sounds that go with CC BY attribution. All you gotta do is to credit the user in your video description like I do with my cinematics. Another great source for sound effects are other video games. You can try to Google for complete audio rips from games like Battlefield 4 if you need gun sounds, or games like Gran Turismo for car sounds. But beware, the audio bits of games like that are often very short because they need to be modular to adapt to the gameplay. But if you play around with the big libraries, you will definitely find some gems in there. This also includes voice triggers like "Come on man, this is some bullshit!" If you are willing and able to pay for SFX and music, I can recommend epidemicsound.com. I've been using the platform for almost a year now, and they too have great sound effects at impeccable quality and in many varieties. But mostly they have music, which is great because it improved my workflow so much. The way I like to go about creating an interesting soundscape now is to search for ambient sound effects first. For regular indoor scenes, it's good to have a bland room tone handy in your library. At around 35 gigabytes, my individual library has grown pretty huge by now. You can't have total silence in a scene unless it's for dramatic effect like in The Last Jedi. You know what scene I'm talking about. Otherwise, even a quiet room usually generates some sort of noise, even if it's only you hearing your blood run through your veins. So psychoacoustically, this room tone really helps. The same goes for any location you can imagine. Search for spring ambience and you'll get chirping birds, or search city traffic or whatever you can think of. This ambience will be the bed for the rest of your sounds. And then you can sprinkle other sounds on top of that. So even if you have a traffic ambience, you should still layer additional SFX of passing cars on top if they enter the frame of your shots. Otherwise, it'll not be convincing and sound hollow. Once you have placed all your sound design elements, you can and should add room tone effects and equalizers onto the bits and pieces. The techniques for that are the same as I've shown you in quick tip 1, which was about voice recording and editing. And that's about it for this quick tip. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Vanova over.